children. Let's start today part 2 of preposition. Yes, make sure that you're going to sit with your grammar book, notebook and a pen in hand. Now children, in the previous video we did a lot of prepositions, the types of prepositions. Now in this particular slide there are a few examples. Let us check these examples. Now here the preposition is in. The reason is the ball is inside the basket or the box. Here it's on. Why? The reason is the ball is on the box. Here it's under. Why under, children? The reason is the ball is under the box. Next, it is next to. Now this particular ball is exactly next to the box. Next, behind. This ball is behind the box. So the preposition is behind. Here it's in front of. The ball is in front of the box. You can check the picture over here. Next, between. Now this ball is between the two boxes, right? And that is the reason we are using these prepositions. So yes, now you have understood prepositions are very important so that it can actually help us to know the relationship between the noun and few other words from the sentences. So let us quickly do a recap. Now children, let us do a quick revision on what we did in our previous video. Now children, what do you mean by preposition? Yes, it's now very easy to identify. A preposition is a word which shows the relation between a noun or a pronoun and some other word. Now children, we did various types of preposition. So let us quickly do a short recap on what we had done in the previous video. Now children, in the previous video we did preposition of time. Now there are a few prepositions which we came across like on, at, in, since, for, ago. Now when it comes to on in the preposition of time, we need to use this particular on before day or before any date. For example, he will come on Friday, right? The match is on 8th March. So similarly, children, for rest of the prepositions also we already had discussed a lot of rules. So make sure that you are going to check all those rules in the previous video once again. Now preposition of place. So now children, when it comes to place, here are a few prepositions like at, on, in, over, under, above, below. Now over here, when it comes to on, okay, what are the difference? When it comes to preposition of place, how do we use on? Now children, over here, if I say the book is lying on the shelf. Now on over here it shows that where the book is lying, it is lying on the shelf. So here it is telling us the location of that particular object. Similarly children, all the other prepositions are being explained along with the rules. You can check. We have few more preposition of place like in front of, behind, beside, between, among, opposite, near. Children, in the first slide of today's video, we came across one picture which was on between, where we saw two boxes. In between two boxes, there was a green ball, isn't it? Now, what is the difference between between and among? Now, for example, if I say, I'm trying to decide between the green shirt, the blue shirt and the black shirt. If I want to use among in this particular, sentence, then I will say I'm trying to decide among these shirts. So that means children, among is basically used to portray the idea of being in a group. Out of, many things we need to choose one. All right. And it's a part of a group. Now children, the next type was preposition of direction. For example, we came across few prepositions like to, towards, through, along, into, up, over, off, out of. Now for example, he jumped into the river. So over here into the river, that means it is telling us the direction that he jumped into the river. Right? So these are few prepositions which are used for preposition of direction. Now children, these are few important points. Make sure that you are going to note down these points. Now the preposition at, on and in are not used, okay? Are not used when if the noun giving time has an adjective with it. Now let us check few sentences. He met me last Sunday. Which Sunday, children? Last Sunday. So that is the reason we won't be using preposition. Next, we will come again next Diwali. Okay, so next Diwali, so we are not going to use the preposition. We go for a walk every morning. Every morning has been specified over here. So no preposition like at, on and in will come over here. Next sentence, I will be 20 next June. Okay, so it is specified as next June. Hence, we won't be using at, on, or and in as a preposition in these kind of sentences. Next one. Now, when we come across few sentences like, words like yesterday, today and tomorrow, do not take a preposition. Example, I will come again tomorrow. Right? So, in this case, children, do not use preposition. You met me yesterday. No preposition has to be used. He is arriving today. No preposition is supposed to be used. The reason is, children, these are the words like yesterday, today and tomorrow. So do not take a preposition. Right? I hope you're clear with these important points. Now it's time for grammar book activity, children. Make sure that you take your grammar book and write down all the answers. Now let us come to page number 53. The question is, given below are a few sentences with missing prepositions. Try to add the right ones. So there are few prepositions which are missing in all these sentences, children. Let us check, which suitable preposition we can add. Now you are going to write the answer in your notebook and we will cross check later with the answer keys. The first sentence is, he goes dash school every day, but his younger brother stays at home. Next, we write dash a pen or pencil dash the paper. Next, the book you took dash the library was written dash Charles Dickens. Next, he put dash a coat and placed a hat dash his head. Next, he was born dash Allahabad dash a house dash a marketplace. Right. So let us check what are the answers. Right. The answers are, he goes to school every day, but his younger brother stays at home. Next, we write with a pen or pencil on the paper. Next one, the book you took from the library was written by Charles Dickens. Next, he put on a coat and placed a hat on his head. Next, he was born in Allahabad in a house near the marketplace. Few more sentences, children. The old lady liked to look dash dash. There are two dash. Her window dash. The people passing dash. Okay, just think on this particular answer, children. It's very tricky. What are you laughing dash? I am laughing dash you. Next, he did not reach the school dash 9:15 a.m. dash that time lessons had already begun. Next, please come and sit dash me. I want to talk dash you. Next, when the little girl fell dash the river, a passerby jumped and pulled her. Let us cross verify with the correct answers now. The answers are: the old lady liked to look out of her window at the people passing by. Next, what are you laughing at? I am laughing at you. Next, he did not reach the school till 9:15 a.m. By that time, lessons had already begun. Next, please come and sit with me. I want to talk to you. Next, when the little girl fell into the river, a passerby jumped in and pulled her out. So these were the correct prepositions. Now children, let us come to page number 55 from your grammar book. Now this particular table explains, that there are 1, 2 or 3 parts of preposition. Now in the first part we came across few words like about, before, for, until, above, below, from, till, up, after, in, to, with, at, by, into, under and without. Now when we say something about 2 parts, it means there are 2 words together. The words could be something like according to, away from, along with, because of, up to, out of. Now it also tells us that there are sometimes 3 parts. Okay, now let us check what are these 3 parts. It could be something like by means of, in front of, on top of, in comparison with. Now children, based on this particular table, there are few activities. Let us quickly do the activity and check what will be the answer. Now, the question over here is complete the sentences with the right preposition from the given alternatives. Now, children, over here, the options are given. Let us check what can be the correct answer. First, we have a long drive dash us. We need to start early. Options are on top of, in place of, ahead of. Next, we don't have chocolate ice cream. Would you like vanilla dash chocolate? Options could be on exchange for, instead of, by means of. Next, we were asked to make one more model that dash the one we had already made. Options apart from, in place of, in spite of. Let's check what can be the correct answer, children. Alright, now the answer is we have a long drive ahead of us. We need to start early. Next, we don't have chocolate ice cream. Would you like vanilla instead of chocolate? Next, we were asked to make one more model apart from the one we had already made. Right? So there are a few more examples. Let us check. We went swimming in the lake dash the cold water. Options in spite of as well as in case of. Next, we are dash eggs out of, in spite of, owing to. Next, I bought 2 shirts dash the jeans that I had bought earlier. The jeans did not fit right. Options out of, owing to, in exchange of. Let's check the correct answer, children. First one, we went swimming in the lake in spite of the cold water. Next, we are out of eggs. Next, I bought 2 shirts in exchange for the jeans that I had bought earlier. The jeans did not fit right. So yes, children, these were all the correct answers. Let us check one more exercise. Now children, let us go to page number 56. There's one activity which says complete the following phrases by adding the usual prepositions choosing from the list. Now there are few prepositions which are given over here like by, on, between, in, at, to, in, on, by, of. Now let us see what will be the correct answer, children. First one, dash any rate. Next, dash the other hand. Next, dash his heart's content. Next, dash spite of. Next, dash black and white. Let us see the correct answer. At any rate, on the other hand, to his heart's content, in spite of, in black and white. Now there are few more. Dash you and me, dash any chance, dash no means, dash top, dash the world. Next, I am very fond, dash my teacher. Let's check what will be the answer. Between you and me, by any chance, by no means, on top of the world, I am very fond of my teacher. So yes, these were all the correct answers, children. So dear children, we are done with the topic preposition. Make sure that you will practice all these rules and all the activities which are given in your grammar book. And yes, without fail, children, below the video there is a link of the worksheet. You need to fill the worksheet and send it across online. Thank you very much for the time. So we will meet you soon again for the next session. Thanks a lot, children. Bye-bye.